Before we get there, I think I wish to make a very important disclaimer. Whatever answers that I would give today are not generated using generative AI. Sooner or later, your client, your manager will realize that, look, why do I need this guy? I can get it done with the machine. So what will you do next?
Hi, Mr. Praveen. Thank you so much for giving me and LearnTube your time today. We're very excited to get started on this conversation. I would love to understand, a little bit about your journey, how you got here to the current role at SAP, and an overview of the vast marketing experience you generally have with the previous companies as well.
Before we get there, I think I wish to make a very important disclaimer. Whatever answers that I would give today are not generated using generative AI. So I think it is a very important disclaimer we must all give at these times. So yeah, let me begin with that. Think of someone like me who have graduated in 90s. Digital was not even a subject for us. Forget subject. Digital as a topic did not exist in early 2000. Now, rescaling myself, understanding what can work for B2B around that time was the very, very important milestone in my career, because I could have been very happy and smudged saying that, hey, I don't need more. I'm doing good business. My business unit is doing fine. And I could have become dormant or useless for the world that we're living in now. So I thank my mentors and managers who kind of made me think, hey, think about that. And now AI is the big thing. And it's just not generative AI. Generative AI is creating noise, but AI is going to be the next revolution, the way internet was towards the turn of the century.
Mr. Praveen, the fact that your tenure itself ranges from the time where, telemarketing and outdoor advertising existed to getting into technical marketing analytics and now, AI-based marketing and obviously the digital marketing in the middle. I think that itself and the fact that you're able to so comfortably switch between all of those, shows how much of a student you would have been. What do you think, what are the couple of things that you thought helped you through this journey in terms of continuous learning, right? What do you think is the importance of upskilling and especially in the technical domain of marketing and things like that? Anything that stood out for you?
There are 100 people joining one work domain in a year, all being equal. How do you stand out and look different? Skills aside, it is important that first and foremost is your attitude, your mindset. And that mindset is something which can make you or break your career instantly or over a period of time. Simple example. You can take the fanciest of certification program from any university, from any large business school, remotely also. But what's the use of that certificate if you're not applying that knowledge? So today you can be creating a website in a no-code environment. Google's certification programs are free of cost. Go help a coffee shop nearby, help them set up their digital presence. There's no better way than learning digital than that. Help an home entrepreneur in selling their home baked products better. And this is how I started doing some 10 years back, because nobody would have given me a chance in digital with no background. So applying the skills is the second important thing, then along with learning the skills. And finally, I would just like to make a quick statement that with AI, generative AI being in the forefront, some fundamental entry-level skills like creating a nice banner for your social post, writing a copy for your social post, think about refreshing the content for your website is all going to be done by the machine. Now, I feel happy that, hey, I've done my job like this by using a generative AI tool to create something like this. But guess what? Sooner or later, your client, your manager will realize that, look, why do I need this guy? I can get it done with the machine. So what will you do next? So time is to go ahead of this and see how can I improvise what the system is doing. So yes, I would need these three thoughts for everyone.
That's very enriching, Mr. Praveen. And I think you're very right that the output, even in like generative AI or even ChatGPT, the output is as good as the input, right? The smarter the questions are, the smarter the input is that the raw file, that raw material that you put in is, that's how unique and great your output is going to be, right? Like if I'm trying to do a podcast with you today, if I don't leave ChatGPT with enough information about you and me and the brand that we're talking about, then it's not going to be able to help me with questions that are relevant. So I think you're very right there, and overall, just some great insights for all of us to think about. And what is since we're heading towards the end of 2023, right, in the last quarter, what do you think the future of tech-driven marketing looks like? What are the challenges and opportunities in 2024? Amazing. And I think finally, if there's any parting wisdom that you have, any tips, strategies, mindsets for success in marketing for everybody who's going to be watching this.
Just quick 3 points. First and foremost, stay curious. Curiosity is important in your life. Curiosity brings passion. If you're passionate about your work, if you think that this is what excites me, this is what makes me stay up late and wake up early with similar excitement, find that and go after it like nobody else's business. Work towards it, devote yourself towards it. That's what will shape your career. Second, always think, am I adding any value? Am I doing it better than what I did yesterday? Or am I doing it better than some of the other people who are equally competent? Because that is where you would start growing up in your career. Growing up is just not vertical by promotions and things like those, but enriching and growing yourself. And third is, don't be artificially intelligent. Because AI is making us AI. You know what that other AI is? Artificially intelligent. So there are resources available where AI will give you a very nice speech, a very nice text, a very nice PPT, very nice content. But somewhere it is also stopping you, limiting you to think better. So don't be an artificially intelligent person with AI.
That's an amazing, I think, last line. Thank you so much, Mr. Praveen, for your time. And this has truly been a very enriching, hour for me.